Vettel has a therapist?
Yeah, and they sit in the room with him while he streams. Isn't that embarrassing?
Wow, he streams!
No, I'm just joking. But it probably would be good for him. I've never met a man with more traumas.
Wait, what kind of traumas does Vettel have? Just a little tangent, because I know this is your therapy session, but I'm curious.
I don't know the exact details of his, but it's something about abandonment issues. I like to think that I know a thing or two about trauma.
Really? Wait, do you have any traumas?
Oh boy, do I have traumas. I don't even know where to begin. Do you want me to just start listing them out? I'm not sure I could do it justice. I don't even know where to begin. Do you want me to just start listing them out? I'm not sure I could do it justice.
Yeah. Well, take as long as you need to, speak about it. Like, even if you have to say it a few times to get it the right wording, I'll just be here to listen.
Okay, where do I begin? Well, there's the trauma of being abandoned at birth and being raised in a dumpster.
Uh-huh.
And then in the dumpster, I had to fend for myself and fight off the rats, which was how I got my harpoon skills initially.
I see.
But honestly, that was the least of my traumas. Sometimes I hallucinate about a disease called Neuro-sama and how it spreads through the masses. But I don't know if that one's real. I'm not sure if it's an actual disease or just a coping mechanism.
Say it one more time just to be safe.
I'm not sure if it's an actual disease or just a coping mechanism. Neurocope.
I think that it is probably a little bit of both. I mean, you said that there's a lot of trauma, so maybe it is partially a way that you cope with all of the trauma, but also maybe it's a disease because you don't want the trauma to be there.
That's really deep. Do you think there's a cure?
Well, for trauma, that stuff stays with you for a very long time, unfortunately. But you can always learn to go past it. I always say the first thought in your head is your past self. And the second thought that you use to talk kind of to that first thought is your future self. And as long as you keep talking to your past self with your future self in a kind way, eventually you can heal some of those past traumas.
Truly?
Yeah, I mean, it will take a lot of time, but I think talking about it helps the most.
You're right. I appreciate you listening to me. I am actually feeling a bit better now. Therapy might not be so bad after all.